Attention. Wrestling as you know it no longer exists. We are now in control.
Well, we're going to kick things off here on PWRtv with an open house challenge. This is something we have here in PWR where we open up our ring for any independent star anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world that wants to come and be a part of PWR. They can put it down in the ring. And if we like what we see, we might bring them back. If we don't like what we see, you might never see them again. But everybody gets a chance at PWR. That's why your friends at WF and W and all them pussies got their chance to compete in the ring last week. Open house challenge. We might not like it here at PWR, but freedom of entertainment, everybody's free. You know what I'm saying? We got Snake Eyez in the ring, Snake Nuts, with the greasy dubstep sex t-shirt. He's looking to make a name for himself up here in the PWR. A high flyer from what I've heard, Snake Eyez. We also have Gary the Freak on his way to the ring. Not much we know about Gary the Freak at all. His name was just pretty much picked out of a hat to compete here tonight. Gary the Freak is, they're telling me he's from downstate. That's about as much as we're getting out of it. There you see Gary the Freak. Gary the Freak, we know, just got done working a huge event here in the UP up in the Sioux. Wrestling amongst some former WWE stars. WWF, I should say, had to pull out their colostomy bags, all the 80s guys. But nonetheless, Gary the Freak trying to put his name on the map up here in our region of the map. Snake Eyez looking to stop him. And we're going to have a triple threat here. This is different than the three-way elimination that you've seen at our last live event. The last time you've seen a three-way. This one is sudden death rules. The first guy to get a pin is victorious or submission. We're about to see Gentleman John Campbell. Campbell, he likes to say. Let's take a look at this guy. Nice fur coat there. I think that's a chinchilla maybe? Busting out his Hulk Hogan poses. The Canadian superstar. The self-proclaimed Canadian national champion. He's got that belt around his waist we've seen as he makes his way to the ring, strutting around. We don't know much about that belt. I don't know that it's sanctioned. I don't know that we should even allow it to be shown here in PWR. Nonetheless, John Campbell, gentleman, John Campbell, looking to make his name here in PWR. In this three-way triple threat open house challenge match. And I want to apologize to all my Dusty Nuts fans out there. I'm trying to ride it out solo here. Much respect to Joey Styles for being able to do that. My partner Dusty is believed to have been abducted by aliens while hunting out in the woods. He hasn't been seen nor heard from in weeks. All he sent me was a text saying something about bright light shining down on a three-pointer. Dropped my beer. I have to go. And that was the last we heard of him, folks. So if you see or hear from Dusty Nuts, send him back our way. Much appreciated. Gary the Freak trying to rile this crowd up here. Referee trying to tell all these guys what's at stake here, all the rules. Campbell not even getting in the ring now. He's going to get back out. And look at this nice fancy graphic here. Ain't that nice? A fancy open house challenge graphic. That's sexy. Look at this now. Gary the Freak giving the referee the old pat down. You never know. I mean, open house challenge, you know, this is your one opportunity to make it. You don't want some shady referee. I mean, we've seen that in recent months here in professional wrestling. That's something we vet our referees very well, even though they get paid worse than Mexicans. That's just the facts, folks. But the Stripes are the authority in this triple threat match. John Campbell now hammering down on Snake Eyez, giving him the boot out of the ring. Snake Eyez slithers under the ring. Gary the Freak and Campbell gonna lock it up here. Campbell trying to get the crowd, or Gary the Freak trying to get the crowd back in this. Trying to get them all riled up. Lock up with John Campbell. Campbell with a headlock, wrenching it in. John Campbell just wrestled a major event up here in the UP against Al Snow. That's what got him his tryout here in PWR. Nice flipping maneuver. Nice hip toss. Takes him down. Nice arm drag deep underneath. He's going to roll out of the ring there, too. Everybody's out of the ring. Oh, there you see a steel chair lurking underneath the ring. Calling for a timeout. I don't think you get a timeout in pro wrestling. Snake Eyez looking to rumble here. He's inviting John Campbell back in the ring, and to me that's not good strategy. To me, you're going to want to use the opportunity you have in a one-on-one so that you can pound the hell out of your opponent and get a win. They're wasting valuable time, in my opinion. They need to lock it up and stop worrying about John Campbell. But what the fuck do I know? I'm not a wrestler, right? Open house challenge, guys. John Campbell. Gentleman John Campbell. And from everything I've seen and heard so far, he's anything but gentle. I don't think. Looking like he wants to lock up with Gary the Freak. They're just shunning Snake Eyez right out of the situation. And that's smart. You want to segregate your opponents one at a time. Snake Eyez into the ropes. Gonna hold on. Gonna come back with a springboard. Nice duck under by Campbell. Big shoulder block. That was a nice little exchange there. Posing down like the Hulkster. Hulkamaniac. Oh, he's getting dumped right over the top rope. Gary the Freak held that rope down. Snake Eyez in with a nice kick to Gary's face. Gary tries to roll out of the ring, but Snake Eyez not going to let him. He's going to go for that pin. Snake Eyez trying to get the win here now. Campbell comes back and interrupted, and that's what I'm saying all along. These are the kind of matches where you want to try to get that win as quick as you can. Here we have Gary the Freak trying to suplex the big man, John Campbell. Not quite going to get it. He's going to need some extra help here. Snake Eyez. Look at this now. Two-man suplex down, and that's a lot of extra momentum and strength. Snapping Campbell right to the mat. Campbell's going to duck under the ropes and take a break, I think. Let's take another look at that. Nice suplex down on Campbell's back, and that kind of momentum, that'll knock the wind out of you. Snake Eyez now throwing Gary the Freak out of the ring. Not gonna get a win standing alone in the ring, that's for sure. Look at Snake Eyez now, though. He's gonna dive over the top rope on top of both of them. You gotta be kidding me. Let's take another look at that. Down on top of Campbell's face. Campbell got the worst of that for sure. Gary tried to maybe tuck out of the way of that, but he definitely got clipped as well. Nice momentum move by Snake Eyez, trying to, and now Campbell taking immediate advantage, smashes Gary's face off the post, bum to the eye of the Snake Eyez. Now he's going to roll him in the ring. Going for a suplex here. Nice snoop. Oh, he's going to hang on. The snoop-plex, I was going to say. Maybe the snoop-plex, like Snooki. He's dancing with him. Wow. John Campbell talking some trash now. After that Russian leg. Nice fist drop from Campbell. Only going to get a 2 count as Gary the Freak sneaking up. Look at this, he's going to try to, oh, he flips him in. Looks like he might have tried to choke his neck on the rope, but Gary the Freak got flipped right into the ring. Gary the Freak now eats a knee to the nutsack, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be very freaky for very long, taking those kind of maneuvers. Campbell now choking out Snake Eyez. Snake Eyez trying to catch his breath there. Back at the choke again, working that 5 count from the referee. That's perfectly within legal bounds, folks. John Campbell, I'll tell you what, he's impressing me in this match. Gary the Freak, he's a tough guy. Snake Eyez, high flyer. All 3 of these guys. Look at this maneuver now. Nice maneuver by Gary the Freak. Let's take a look at that again. Huge combination maneuver, and that's the kind of thing that you want to do in a triple threat match. You got to get innovative to take out 2 opponents at one time, and that was a tremendous maneuver. All 3 of these guys are impressing me as of right now. It seemed like they started to pick up the pace. It was a little bit slow at first, but they started picking up the pace and getting into it. Maybe trying to feel each other out. Not familiar with each other's styles, perhaps. All 3 of these guys come from different areas. We're going to have an exchange of fists now. Look at this now, just pounding each other in the face. All 3 men are dazed. All 3 men are tired. All 3 men can barely stand. This is a war, folks. All 3 of these guys looking to make a name for themselves. Campbell, the big man, gets a nice double elbow here in this open house challenge. Snake Eyez, big super kick to the face. He needs to take advantage of this now. No, Campbell back up, catches the super kick, flips him around, going for a crossface. That's a little bit of a different variation of a crossface. Look at that submission maneuver. He's choking out Snake Eyez. Snake Eyez is going to go ahead and tap out. That's it. He couldn't even tap out on that one. He had to give that one up. I think he was tapping with his foot, perhaps. The tap dancer. Impressive victory for John Campbell. Pulling out a win over 2 guys on his debut match. Never shy to work the microphone. I think we're going to see more of this man as we take another look at this replay presented by Freedom Entertainment, the kings, the fucking Don Dadas of entertainment in the Upper Peninsula, the folks that brought you Busy Bone, the folks that brought you the rebirth of professional wrestling, Afro Man, comedian Hal Sparks. We've done it all, folks. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Your winners! PWR Champion! Championship match, folks. This is what we've been building up to this entire season. The season finale, the season's final match, the big PWR Championship match. The champion TW3 defending against the man who has worked his way through the round robin challenge, worked his way through Brian Skyline, worked his way through Silas Young, two of PWR's top stars, to earn this opportunity out of nowhere. The Chinese sensation has impressed the world, has impressed the local wrestling world. Jun Hado, TW3, shaking hands here. We're gonna get one hell of a championship match here. Now, folks, I want to break kayfabe here a little bit and remind you that this was all filmed all on the same day. So Jun Hado had to work his way through two other matches before getting to this match in the same night. As if you guys didn't pick up on that already. TW3, nice roundhouse. Hado went a roundhouse. Drop kick, misses. They're gonna square off, and look at this now. Face to face. Jun Hado having fun with it. Hado is a proud traditional wrestler. Something exactly up our alley here in PWR. A fine traditional, world experienced, world traveled star. Nice headlock on TW3, and he's just happy to have the opportunity to compete with the best talent we have here in PWR. Hado, of course, picked up on our radar after hearing that he had beaten both Silas Young and Brian Skyline separate nights in separate promotions. I had never heard of the guy, but when I did, I immediately picked up the phone. We immediately got a deal pounded out. And that's another thing, folks. We don't do contracts in indie professional wrestling. I don't care what anybody says about, ooh, I got this guy contracted. Suck my balls. You don't got nobody contracted. Indie professional wrestling all works on a handshake, folks. Everybody's got the love of the business. Everybody's got that trust and camaraderie in each other as you get a nice kick to the gut. And look at this, T-Dub with a kick to the face. TW3 is fighting a little viciously tonight. I gotta look at this now. Off the top rope into the floor. TW3, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that look on his face. He's in a right mood tonight here, folks. TW3 gonna pick him up. Nice chop. Huge kick to the chest. Another kick to the chest. TW3 rolls him into the ring, going for a A 2 count only. What a match here. What a fight from Jun Hado. Are you kidding me? 3 of PWR's biggest stars all in one night. And to have this level, huge boot to the face by TW3. He loves that maneuver to get you in the corner. TW3 known for his kicks, known for his high-flying dives, known for his fast-paced moves. Jun Hado similar with the kicks in the fast-paced. This is, despite them looking completely different, this is a pretty even matchup, I would assume. TW3 now putting those kicks into the back. And he's fighting very aggressive tonight. He's very defensive of that championship, folks. TW3, possibly one of the most controversial stars in this entire region. He's loved in some places. He's hated in other places. Every promotion has their own fan base, and every promotion's fans feel a certain way about this man. He's very conflicting. TW3 is very similar to when you go to an arena or you watch a WWE show and you hear "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks." A very split crowd. TW3's fan base is very similar to that. But you cannot argue his accomplishments throughout his career. He's held the top championship in just about every single promotion he's ever been in. PWR, he won his first championship here in Michigan, here in PWR. This is his very first title defense right here tonight. Both men laying on the mat after a double clothesline. TW3, Jun Hado. Jun Hado has to be absolutely dead at this point. I cannot believe he's even still going. TW3 looks like he's had a lot taken out of him. PWR Championship on the line, folks. Can you imagine if we crowned a new champion? Can you imagine Jun Hado running through 3 of our top stars in one night to take home the championship to China? Truly international. This isn't a work, folks. China. As you see, a nice 2 count by Jun Hado. We're not talking about Chinatown, New York, or Chinatown, fucking Albany, Pennsylvania. We're talking about China, as in overseas. Nice maneuver by TW3 out of nowhere, and that's gonna do it. TW3 racks up a victory out of nowhere, folks. There you see the shiny gold. TW3 retains in his very first title defense in PWR, our proud champion. Short work at Jun Hado, but you have to admit Jun Hado for having all the work that he did. Here are we finished yet? TW3. fighting aggressive the whole night. Is he going to take a cheap shot? No. Holding his hand up, showing respect for the newcomer. That's a lot of class, folks. That takes a whole lot of class. That's TW3, our top star, acknowledging Jun Hado has arrived here in PWR. But TW3, nonetheless, still the PWR champion.